So I believe it was March the 15th last year I did a video and it's titled How I Sharpen a Chainsaw Razor Sharp. And that video is currently at, I believe it's 81,000 views right now. And it's getting a lot of views on it right now. And had a lot of people ask me about, sharpening video. And so that video has been so successful, I was like, well, heck, I'll just do another one. That video there, I got in a lot of detail on what I do and why I do it, and I'm not really going to get into that in this video. I'm just going to show how I do it. This is what I use right here to sharpen with. This is a 7/32 file. This is a 3/8 chain right here is what it is. Just a regular chisel on there. So this is a 24-inch bar, no skip on it, nothing like that. See, I like the preferred files. 5.5 millimeter or 7/32 is what I use. I use an Oregon file holder to hold them with, and this is how I do it. You can watch my videos and see how the saw cuts and see what it does. So this is what I do. I always stroke it the same strokes on every tooth, and I don't run it till it gets dull. Usually about every couple tanks of gas or so, I hit it, and as long as you stay on top of it like that, it'll always, unless you hit something, it'll stay fine. But the way this chain is right now, everything's fine on it. It just needs to be filed, is all. I'm going to hit every tooth 3 strokes. I like to do it in a vise right here. It's the simplest way to do it. I put some paint on it just for quick reference so I can run through it really fast. And the reason I run the file holder is because as you file, you can file without a file holder. But if you continue doing it, the file will eat down into it and keep cutting way on down in there. As long as it don't cut too much in there, it's okay. But a lot of people, it's hard. I've worked with some guys who are really good and could hold the file up. But what it does is it keeps that file right up there at the top. Like I said, this is how I do it. This is not, I'm not saying the way that I do it is the right way or the wrong way or anything like that. I'm just going to show you how I do it. Let me see what y'all are seeing right here. I'll hold my hand over the camera. There we go, where y'all can see. And I always pick the file up. I don't drag it backwards on it. And every couple of teeth, I rotate the file a little bit where to get in some better meat, because the shavings will get in the file, and I'm going to show y'all how I deal with that. You can feel the file when it's really cutting. You can feel it. Rotate it again. Then I'm going to take the air hose. Blow the file out right there. That thing's like a daggum needle. There's so many different theories and stuff. A lot of people have a lot of different ways to file. And I've had a lot of people come on that video that I was referring to a while ago and jumped on me about stuff. And I don't really understand that. Some of them come from some other channels over, because I know that because of what they said. chainsaw bar is upside down right now, so it'll wear every few tanks of gas. I flip it back and forth there so that it'll get even wear on the rails on it. I like to fill them. If you stay on it like that, it don't take but, you know, you ain't got to file a lot. You know, always make sure if you file 3 on this side, file 3 on the other side too. Keep it even, because that's how a saw a lot of times will pull on one side. If you've got one side longer than the other that you hadn't sharpened exactly right. That tooth right there has got a little ding right on the point of it right there. Now, what I said as far as that tooth right there, the point of it, I can see it's got a little, it's not on a point. It's been dinged a little bit right there. I don't worry about that a lot. I still just run that tooth. I don't try to correct it. I just leave it just like it is, and I hit it the same strokes, and it'll be fine. So we're going to run this side 3. I'll start on the paint again. Alright, that's it. One more sharpening on that right there, and I'll probably bring that point back on it. She's ready to go. I'm going to take the side cover off, and I'm going to snug the chain up, make sure the bar is good and clean, and I'm going to check the air filter, put a little grease in the tip down here. I'll let y'all watch me do that, do a little saw maintenance here on it while I do it. Any of y'all out there can hand file a chain identical to that right there, just like I just did. Just match the file up to the size chain that you have, and just file it. A lot of people say you got to get down in there. Yeah, but the belly of the chain is not what makes the first cut. Is it slicing through that piece of wood? It's that point and that leading edge, and then the belly gets it. Like I said, you can watch all my saw videos, but it's simple to file like that right there. Anybody can file like that. Your best sharpening on a saw is going to be hand filing it, rather than taking the chain off the bar and putting it in a grinder and burning it. Now sure, on your big chains, your 404s and your 750s, which are your 11BC size chains, grinding them is a way to go on them, man. Hand filing them things, heck with that, man. Just throw them in a grinder and grind them and be done with it. But on a chainsaw, if you do like that right there, if you keep it, keep touching it up like that every now and then, and that's it. You can do that and the saw will cut fine. You don't have to, messing with the rakers. So that's, kind of over some people's heads, stuff like that. But that's just simple. Just that, and I think I've got that Oregon file holder and all that stuff listed on my Amazon link. They're like $10, $15, something like that. Just file it and go on, run it. I mean, it'll take you a little bit to kind of get where you're not, your angle right, where you're holding it right and everything. But there's angle marks on the file holder and on the tooth of the saw too. Most of them have a line to go by on there. So, man, that's all you gotta do. Keep that file clean and let her rip. So it'll be interesting to see the people who try to jump on me in this video. And the thing about it is, when somebody jumps on me in a video, man, just delete the freaking comment. I mean, you just wasted your time. And the thing is, when you do that, it counts as a view on me. So hope y'all enjoyed all that. Got some more really good stuff coming up. Worked in my shop. Did a bunch of stuff here at the house. We were rained out today, which was Tuesday. Did a bunch of stuff. I got some things in the making that I'm working on right now, trying to get going. But I worked in my shop all evening this afternoon. Took all the shelving down that was in there. Getting ready for the new shelving to go up. Doing a bunch of demo work in there. So very cool stuff upcoming on that. So appreciate all y'all. I also got something else coming up too that's going to happen this fall for y'all. And I'm going to let y'all in on here. And we'll see who will be interested. So please subscribe to me if you like my stuff. As I always say, later taters.